Hey, how's it going? Welcome to this bottle episode. Being a furry can be quite depressing if you don't have anywhere to go and show your furry side. And what about all these meets and events and things? Where do you find out about them? Well, let me give you a tour of the furry internet. First, I want to give a little shout out to AustralianFursuiters.com. It's where I first began, and it's such a nice little site. I mean, it could definitely use with some updating, but it's where I began, so I just want to give a little shout out to it. Go have a look. They're trying to revive it, so go sign up. I think it's going to get a bit more active there, and it's where you can find all the people who are really passionate about their fursuits. So at the center of the furry universe, we have furaffinity.com. Fur Affinity first launched in 2005, and from there has sort of been the main place for furries to upload all their artwork and meet other furries online. It's where a lot of us first signed up when we officially decided that we were going to be a furry. And even if you're not an artist, it's still a great place to follow other artists and stalk them and prod them until they open for commission slots. Fur Affinity even has its own convention. It's called FA United, and it takes place in Virginia in the United States. Fur Affinity has also had its fair share of drama, from user data to getting leaked, and the site getting hacked, and the site's always down, and yada yada yada. It has been a little bit of a mess. But it's the place that has the most users, so we all just flock back to there anyway. I highly recommend using a password for Fur Affinity that you don't use anywhere else, going by their past history of passwords getting leaked. And another great thing about Fur Affinity is right at the top there, you've got this little Safe for Work button. So if you're young or you'd rather not see some of the more lewd artwork, then with a click of a button, it all goes away. And then we have Weasel. Weasel is a far nicer, far better functioning site than Fur Affinity, but somehow Fur Affinity still manages to be the bigger website. But Weasel is still really nice to use. It's just so pretty. It's so nice on the eyes. You could really spice up your profile and make it look really good. It's just such a nicer site. I don't understand why more people don't use it. It's a really nice website for art. Next, we have Furry Amino. I promise you I'm not paid to talk about it this time. Furry Amino is still fairly new into the whole furry internet scene, but it has come in on fire. It has done really well for itself. It is an app for your phone rather than a website, but it's still on the internet, so it still counts, and you can't tell me otherwise. If you are young or really new to the fandom, Furry Amino is a really good place to start. The community is really friendly, despite the majority of them being very young. The content is really great, and you can talk to lots of people in your own public chat room. I've seen so many friendships be formed through this app. It's just so good for all you little bobby furries. And in my experience, it's the #1 troll-free place. Like, I really haven't had any unwanted attention on that app. So again, really good for new furries, because you won't have to deal with any of the furry hate that tends to be a bit rampant. And if you're an artist or any other kind of content creator, it's also really good to get there so you can get in touch with some of your younger audience. So great way to make new friends, and great way to expand your audience. There are plenty more specifically furry places out there. Here's just a few of them. But those three I've found are the best in terms of places to start and how active they are. And from here you have your normal social medias. Social medias have been crucial for furries in terms of event management and getting the word out for meets and stuff, but the catch is normal people might find out that you like to pretend to be an animal in your spare time. A lot of people will have like a normal account and then a furry account just so they can keep those two well separate. I don't. Furries and fursuiting is quite a large part of what makes me me, so I don't really like to keep it separate. So first, the most crucial social media for furries is Facebook. This is where you need to go to find your local group of furries. All you need to do is go up to the search bar, type in your state, and then furs or furries, and there should be some kind of group that pops up. So ask to join the group, and then once you're in the group, they should have all the information there you need about where to meet some of your local furries. If they don't, you can just ask. If for whatever reason you can't find a group for your state, you can always find one for your country. It's also great for Facebook's intended function, which is, making friends. It's also really good to post an introduction about yourself when you first join your group so people can be familiar with you. Just be like, hi, my name is Butts the Fox, I have been living here for this long. I have been a furry for this long. I'm looking to be a more active furry, so please come say hi to me. Yeah, really good for just getting out there right into the community. I know it can be daunting meeting so many new people at once, but trust me, it's worth it. You'll be off your face in room parties in no time. And for something a bit more simple, there is Twitter. Twitter is where you go to browse all the Fursuit Friday hashtags, to follow all your favorite furries, and to be stupid with your friends. Twitter is also really good for conventions because as a convention is running, the convention Twitter will post really important updates like when events are starting, if anything's been delayed, lost or found, just lots of really good important stuff. One of my favourite parts about Twitter is it's a really good place to follow fursuit makers. Fursuit makers like to post all their work in progress pics on Twitter, and they'll warn you about when they're going to open for commissions, and you get to see some of their finished suits first. It's just really good for following suit makers. Especially if you're as crazy about suits as I am. But, you know, if scrolling through lots of short paragraphs isn't really your thing, there is Instagram. Now, as you probably saw in my animated video, Instagram is the most troll-ridden place. But it's still a really good place to scroll through all the pictures of your favorite fursuiters and your favorite artists and just all your favorite furries in general, watching their shenanigans, seeing what they get up to. There's lots of hashtags you can browse through. There are some makers that are actually exclusively on Instagram. It's a really nice visual place. Just always have your band hammer at the ready. And one more I just want to mention, it's not really a site, but Telegram. Telegram is a messaging program that, for whatever reason, most furries use. I think it's because you can have your own stickers, like so you can post reactions of yourself to your conversations and stuff. Artists will take those on as commissions if you want any. If you own a fursuit, some makers will have a Telegram chat just for people who own or are getting fursuits from them. Artists will sometimes have a Telegram chat so they can post updates for everyone to see. Me, I have a Telegram chat for my patrons, so I can tell them about what's going on and chat to them and stuff. Even if you think you're not going to use it, it's still really good to get an account ready because you know that day is going to come when someone's going to be like, oh, I'll just send it to you on Telegram. And instead of you being like, oh my god, I don't have a Telegram, you can be like, yes, do send it to me on Telegram. Shout out to Fursuiters World Telegram chat. Hi guys. And yeah, that's all the ones that I wanted to talk about. If you have any that have worked really well for you that I haven't mentioned, feel free to leave it in the comments for me. I'll have a look. So happy internet surfing. I hope this has helped you out to become a more active furry or to give you some places to start. And yeah, enjoy your time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!